Hello, and welcome to the FisherPoetry Podcast, a showcase of prose, poetry, and song written and performed by those in the commercial fishing community. Mostly. I'm your host, Brad. Thanks for joining us today. Today we are happy to be bringing you another installment of Sunday at Sea, a live show of maritime songs, stories, and good coastal fellowship hosted by Mark Allen Lovewell and Molly Knoll from Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. So, without further ado, here's their show.
Oh my goodness.
Here we're going.
We're going to be live in a couple of...
Don't say anything that you're going to regret later.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Oh my God, you turn the volume down because that volume will come.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got to turn the volume down. That's right, over here. So we can see. Woohoo! This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Hey Toby. Hey Don and Eric. Hey Joanne. We're starting the show. We're almost started.
4.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Woo!
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Allen Lovewell, folk singer from Martha's Vineyard, and seated right next to me is the wonderful, distinguished, much loved, beloved Molly Knoll.
Oh, I'm blushing.
Singer, storyteller. She writes music. She does all kinds of things.
So does he.
Mother of 2.
So is he. Oh, no, not a mother.
And so I am so glad you could be with us. This is a treat.
Oh, I heard something banging.
Somebody banging on the door.
Here.
We got people showing up now.
Let me go see if we got people.
Oh my gosh,
showing
she's
up.
got to look and open the door now. So anyhow, we are so glad you're here tonight. After all that you and I and we have been through in the last few days, it's astounding. If anyone who is, did they?
I think it was the wind.
Oh, it was the wind. Anyway, boy, it's blowing out there.
It's blowing out there
again. It's the barograph over here. You can't see it. It's right near Ashley over here. This barograph has been going up and down like a roller coaster.
That's right.
And we've been going through one storm after another, dramatically and amazing. So it is a treasure to have you here with us tonight. And it's also the Martin Luther King weekend, right?
That's right.
You know, tomorrow's the holiday, now federal holiday. We all got to be into that.
And speaking of that sort of ties into, remember what our opening song was that we keep playing, that Ukrainian national anthem. And, sometimes I feel like when we're playing it, it's a very spirited song, and it actually really is. And it's not a sad song. It's a very spirited song. There's a lot of pride in that song, and a lot of joy in that song, and so that's.
And I think there's actually defiance in it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a touch of it because, from the start in the history of, they've been struggling for their independence long before we were born. You know, that goes on and on.
That's right. Struggling like Martin Luther King, and like this song that we're going to do here, we went down into some old history here.
Pay attention to
This
it.
is an African American song, and it kind of was making us think of it because of what we were doing yesterday. You'll hear from the title. You'll hear it. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Jordan's river, deep and wide.
Oh, wade
Wade in the water. Meet my friends on the other side. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the
water. We had such fun.
It's a federal
playing
holiday tomorrow. We're observing it. This is what we're doing right
That's
now,
right.
okay?
That's what we're doing. We had such fun playing around with this song, and he went off and did that awesome bluesy thing. And I'm like, where have you been? Where's he been? Hiding that. Isn't that awesome? So cool. I love it. I love it. And we got to do more of that, I think.
I went to college in New York City. There are a lot of blues musicians there.
I think he picked it up.
And I was singing sea shanties then, too. But anyway, here we go.
Oh, Carol and John might be coming in late. Cool. That'd be fun. Come on. Come late if you're coming. Just let the wind blow you right in. It's all good.
What did we decide?
We're so glad you're all here. Wait, I got to say hi to some people. So we got Joanne is here. Hey, Joanne.
Aw,
We got Dawn
Joanne.
and Eric, Ted and Sharon. Woohoo! Susan from Chicago. We got, well, Carol and John might come in late. And hey, Toby and Odili. Yay, awesome. We're so glad you're all here. Connie's watching. Hey, Connie, Caroline. Thank you, guys. We're so happy you're here. And Ashley, of course, is here. We can't forget Ashley.
Ashley, I have a special tribute to Ashley. Ashley got new gaskets this week.
That's a very important
What's a
thing.
gaskets are really important because the whole thing is.
Well, we were really roasting the last couple
Well,
of
last
weeks,
couple
right?
of times we've been roasting, and the reason is because with leaky gaskets, the fire burns quicker and hotter. So we had to, right now it's warm still, but the idea is you could pull back on the amount of air getting into the fire, and if you can pull back on the air getting to the fire, you can reduce the amount of heat and prolong the burn. These are things that matter.
These things that matter.
Especially
Especially
here.
when we were keeping the doors and windows open while the heat was on before.
Yeah, there was at least twice this season we had to open the doors on both sides to let the air in because Ashley overdid her job.
She's happier now.
She's happier now.
She's happier now.
All right, so you have to tell me with this.
Oh, we got to do this awesome song. We love this song.
Or Capo Up 2. So
No, we're doing up 4. We like it up 4 even better.
All right, so
Oh, yeah.
Up 4.
And you got an E harmonica? Oh, yeah. Oh, we
Do I
love
have an
this
E in
one.
here? Is it-
Yeah, you do. I see it. Oh, yay! We love this one.
So this is another.
This is a sweetie.
You've heard us sing this before, but we're thinking Joanna.
Joanna. We were thinking about rowing down the street. Actually, there was a canoe in the middle of the road yesterday.
And we aren't the only people. I got an email today that they were paddling canoes across Portland City in Maine, not Portland and West Coast.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're
Thinking
up
of everybody out there. Let's do it. Joanna is rowing. Go row the boat, child. Joanna is rowing. Go row the boat, child. Joanna is rowing. Go row the boat, child. Go row the boat and let me go home.
My mama is calling. Go row the boat, child. My mama is calling. Go row the boat, child. My mama is calling.
Go row the boat, child.
Go row the boat
And let me go home. The darkness is falling. Go row the boat, child. The darkness is falling. Go row the boat, child. The darkness is falling. Go row the boat, child. Go row the boat and let me go home.
It's almost literal.
Really?
What we went through yesterday.
That's right. Storm clouds are rolling. Go row the boat, child. Storm clouds are rolling. Go row the boat, child. Storm clouds are rolling. Go row the boat, child. Go row the boat and let me go home. See the lightning flashing. Go row the boat, child. See the lightning flashing. Go row the boat, child. See the lightning flashing. Go row the boat, child. Go row the boat and let me go home.
Wow. With your humming and my harmonica, we should do more stuff together. What do you folks think? Did you hear that? Am I the only one that heard that? Her humming along and me playing the harmonica. Am I the only one? Please comment. Because
Oh, we got some hummers. We got some approving of the humming. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
we need some feedback from our audience here.
Thank
Nobody's
you,
going to
guys.
go to sleep right now.
Oh boy, Will Stevens wants to know if we have any flood songs. Yeah, good idea. Love it.
I don't know.
Oh boy, Rachel Lovewell's here too.
Oh my God, Rachel, we love you.
Yay! Caroline's here. Nancy Auberge is here. Paul Moore. Woohoo! Susan Gephardt. Hey guys, thank you
Oh
for
my God,
being
we got
here.
a toast to our friends
toast.
here.
All right, we get.
We got a toast to our dear friends. Rachel, I'm so glad you're here. We love Rachel.
Woohoo!
Rachel's a sweetie. All right, here we go.
We
Let
gotta
me crack
toast.
this thing open.
That's right. We got to crack it.
All right, here we go. Here's to all of our friends,
That's
all
right.
of our colleagues. You!
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 We love
out
you.
there. Here we go.
Thanks for being here.
Truly
Good
wonderful.
stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And appropriate.
A good lead-in for this next song. Because we have to be drinking this now because we drank up all the whiskey before breakfast. Was that good? That was a good lead-in, right? Even if it's not true.
For those of you who follow, you'll never heard this before if you're just tuning in.
Oh, we love this one. I love it. I gotta get my fiddle out for this one.
This tune is called Whiskey Before Breakfast.
Not that we're advocates of that.
I think the guy who wrote it was sober because it's a really good tune.
That's right. I think you're right. All right, I gotta turn so I can see the
We gotta
music.
go slow because we haven't
Oh yeah, yeah. Cause you know, if you've been drinking whiskey, you gotta go slow. Dude.
drinking ginger beer all day.
That's right.
There we
Whoa,
go.
I gotta hold on. Ashley's doing a number on my bow here. It's gonna explode.
Are you gonna poke
Here we
me?
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna poke you too. Okay, 1, 2. Here we go.
Let's do it again. Welcome, John. Welcome, Carol.
Welcome. We got live audience now
People
here
are
too.
showing up.
Go. Awesome. We love it. It's so fun.
Here's to you.
Here's to you. Come on in. Feel free to come and have a seat.
You could be wherever you want to be.
That's okay. Just walk in
You
front
want to
of the
be
camera.
over there?
It's all good.
You could bring the stools and just,
You could sit there if you
You
want.
get
Come
closer
on
to
over
Ashley
there.
than anybody.
Wherever you
Well,
want to go.
Carol's going to sneak in. Let
She's
Carol come
sneaking
on
in. Come on in. And watch out for the cords. There you go.
There we go.
There they
Hey,
go.
John.
Yay, we're glad you're here.
Happy New Year. This is
Welcome.
your first time here in the year. New Year, right?
I love what Connie just said. Concertina goes well with everything. Well, welcome. As you probably recognize, we just did a little whiskey before breakfast. Ginger beer after dinner, whiskey before breakfast. We got it all figured out.
So who's in charge of the choice of songs that we
Yeah,
do?
who's in charge of this?
We have a conversation with that whiskey before breakfast, and people are just getting around to get thinking about other things. All right, here we go.
Oh, I gotta get out my.
We got to talk about this song.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this song because we're spending a lot of time and thinking about our maritime friends out on the water.
That's right.
And I've seen some absolute. We can't be too self-centered thinking about what's going on in the New England waters, so that's really incredible. But the folks out in Portland,
Ooh, boy.
Oregon and Astoria,
That's right.
people along the West Coast, anybody out along that whole line out there, they have an opinion too. And there's been some really dramatic rainfall, winds, storms.
Ice and
Any of our West Coast friends?
Waves, huge waves.
Please know that we are sensitive. We're thinking about you. We're thinking about what you have to go through.
Yeah.
This is really, I'm going to take this. Can I take this? Can I get my soapbox for a moment?
All right, go for it.
We have all been very busy dealing with these storms coming across us. And the media has been focusing a little bit on just about what's going to happen. But the thing is really remarkable about what we've just been through in the last week and a half is long-term impacts on our community, long-term impacts on your community. I mean, people losing roads, losing their homes. I got messages from people telling us about houses being washed away up in Maine. This stuff is this is not a casual big storm. This is something significant that is going to have long-term impacts on your community, your friends, someone you know. Because what do? Do you throw millions of dollars and rebuild? What do you do about lossing of docks and houses and space and real estate disappearing and vessels and harbors being impacted by this? This is, 3 days from now, it's still going to be the way it is. It's 10 days from now, same. There's no, even though the media may be moving on to other things to cover. I mean, we all know, we follow the stories about the tornadoes moving across the southern states and the impacts that they have. And God bless those folks for going what they go through. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you can get an incredible picture of something and a video of that and this and that. But the long-term impacts of these huge storms impacting our community, or even a sequentially bunch of storms.
Yeah, we've had 3 big ones in a row.
Which is, I think, in my vision, I remember Hurricane Bob. I remember storms in the past. Those 3 storms that we just went through is big and have as great of impact on our coastal waterways as a huge hurricane like Sandy. I just feel, if you disagree with me, please comment. If you agree with me, please comment.
So can I say something?
Oh, excuse me. Whoops.
No, I wanted to offer an answer to your question, because you started out saying, so what do you do in a case like this? And I know what you do. You sing songs.
That's what you do.
Is that good? Yeah.
Because
what else can
that's
you do?
what the sailors do.
What else can you do?
People who are out in the water, people in community, is you maintain a level of... Thank you. Molly saved the show again. She shaved the show again. Would you please comment? Please say thank you, Molly, everyone. Because we often have these conversations and we come around the idea, I can't fix it. I don't have a shovel big enough. But I can play some music.
That's what we can do.
So you're going to do...
We're going to play a sweet song
This
now.
is a song. Tell them about this song.
Well, this is a song about a storm at sea. Who was asking about the flood? Okay, this is about as close as we can get to a flood song. This is about a storm, a big storm at sea. And this is about the lady left behind who's worrying about her guy who's out there on the dark blue sea.
And we found this 2 winters ago.
Yeah, we found it just sitting, gathering dust in a book.
Yeah, and
We
nobody knew
unearthed
it.
it.
We had never heard anybody sing it.
So
It's one
we
of
probably
Gail
should.
Huntington's songs.
That's right. That's right.
So it was a song that was circulated more than 150 years ago, passed from one ship to another, and
and it's
written
sweet.
down,
It's really sweet. So
and passed among the
we're gonna do
ladies
it.
on the shoreline.
That's right. That's right. It's a parlor song. All right, we gonna do it, right?
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. My Willie's on the dark blue sea. He's gone far o'er the main, and many a dreary day will pray till he comes back again. And blow the gentle wind o'er the dark blue sea, bid the storm king stay his hand, and bring my Willie back home to me, from the sea back to the land. I love my Willie best of all. He was ever true to me, and lonesome weary are the hours since first he went to There's danger on the mighty deep. I hear the billows cry, and mourning voices seem to speak from out the cloudy sky. I see the vivid lightning flash and hear the thunder roar. Oh, Father, save my Willie from the Storm King's mighty power. And as she spoke, the lightning flashed, hushed was the thunder roar, and Willie clasped me in his arms to roam the sea no more. Thank you.
Thank you. It's so nice having a real audience.
I
in
know,
your
right? A
presence.
real audience here
I know
and
you might
there.
be-
We're so lucky. We're so lucky everywhere. Aw, thank you guys. Aw. Yay. Hey, Hope. And Tom. Tom's here too. Oh boy, that's the hard part about that thing. We need to get you a new stand. A new guitar stand. We will. Aw. Thank you guys. It's lovely to see you all. Oh, is this one a concertina one? Yeah, it is. This is a concertina one. Yay, a concertina!
All right.
Gotta find those notes. They're in there somewhere. Maddie's here too. Yay! We got them coming from all over Florida and everywhere. Yay!
No, it's not.
That's a different key, right? Yeah. Where is that key? We'll find it. It's in there. You'll find it.
I'm trying to find the right key.
I can't play that thing. It's very hard. Well, that could be it.
No.
Nope, it's in there.
There it is.
Yay!
Anybody ever try to play a musical instrument like this, don't look at your fingers.
It doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
I met a young gal from Frisco town. My heart was not my own. We kissed when we parted. My money and watch was gone.
Uh-oh.
As I was a-walking down the street, the people said to me, now there goes a brave young whaler man who's off to sea once more. Once more, once more, we're off to sea once more. Now there goes a brave young whaler man who's off to sea once more. Well, a boarding master picked me up. His name was Shanghai Brown. He asked for him to take me in, but he looked at me with a frown. The last time that I paid you off, you chalked me no more score. But I'll take your advance and I'll give you a chance. I'll send you to sea once more. Once more, once more, I'm off to sea once more. Well, I'll take your advance and I'll give you a chance. I'll send you to sea once more. Well, he shipped me aboard a whaling ship bound for the Arctic Sea. Where the cold wind blows, there's ice and snow. Jamaica rum would freeze. Oh, I can't stay here, I have no gear. I spent all my money ashore. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead. Then go to sea once more. Once more, help me. Once more, we're off to sea once more. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead.
Then go to sea once more.
Well, sometimes we get sperm whales and sometimes we get none. With a 20-foot oar stuck to your hand, you rowed all day long. And when night it came all along, you slept upon your oar. Oh, your back is weak, you shall not seek a berth at sea once more. Once more, once more, we're off to sea once more. Oh, your back is weak, you shall not seek a berth at sea once more. Okay, here's the favorite verse.
Oh, good.
So come all you brave young whaler men and listen to my song. When you go on those long whaling trips, I'll tell you what goes wrong. To take my advice, don't drink strong drink or travel along the shore. But get married, me lads, and spend your nights in and go to sea no more. Once more, we're off to sea once more. But get married, me lads, and spend your nights in and go to sea no more. No more, no more, I'm off to sea no more. I got married, me lads, and I spend the nights in. I go to sea no more.
Yay!
And that goes so well with the Willie song because that you heard her version of it. Now you hear his.
That's right. Yeah.
He decided he's done. He's done. He's
done.
finished.
Yep, he's done. Oh. Yay. Well, what should we do now? Oh, we got another one going here.
I think I'm going to take this to the... All right, let's see what capo we're doing now. This is way up here.
Way up here. We keep getting higher and higher with the capo. Every time you use it tonight, it keeps going higher.
Is everybody all right? Please comment.
Well, let's see.
I also just want to say that for those of you who participate in listening to the show, your comments matter to each of you because you get a chance to share in the story with each other. And so many of the followers of the show really have developed cultivated some friendships by watching the show. And I think that's really,
It's really wonderful.
it's a driving force behind this.
That's right. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Terrific.
So we have to do this tune.
Yes, we got to do this song.
This is a Molly song. Molly wrote this song.
Okay. This Waterman's Journey. Again, it's about
Tell them about
being
it.
about on the water, and it's hard. It's hard.
Tell 'em about it.
This is like a little prayer for just to be safe. Everybody, it's kind of, we've been saying that all week about what everybody's been going through with the storms this week. So this is kind of a song about that.
What is so sweet about this song, as you'll discover if you're hearing it for the first time, it's just a way of honoring our spiritual leaders, the guy who oversees the ocean, the guy who oversees Mother Nature,
He or she.
and oversees us when we're out at sea.
Absolutely. That's
Of course,
right.
sometimes it oversees us when we're on a traffic jam in downtown Vineyard Haven, too. But at least in the context of the Sunday at sea, this is of those of you on the water.
That's right. Oh, the life upon the sea is as hard can be. So we turn our hearts to God as we pray. Guide us safely day and night. May our winds be warm and light. Help us ride the waves to see another day. With a heave and hold ashore, make our blessings many more. As we count them, see them multiply by 10. Keep our hearts away from pride as we journey far and wide. Keep us safe and bring us home once again.
Oh, the bounty of the sea is as fickle as can be, but we chase it, guided by your steady hand. Help us find the fish we seek, just enough to last the week, for our families that we left upon the land. With our heave and hold to shore, make our blessings many more. As we count them, see them multiply by 10. Keep our hearts away from pride as we journey far and wide. Keep us safe and bring us home once again.
Through a storm, let us be brave. Guide us as we catch each wave. From trough to crest, please keep us homeward bound.
Help us ride through gust and gale, with a sturdy mast and sail. See us through another day on Vineyard Sound. With a heave and hold to shore, make our blessings many more. As we count them, see them multiply by 10. Keep our hearts away from pride as we journey far and wide. Keep us safe and bring us home once again.
Hey, aw, thank you. Aw, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Yay.
Oh my gosh, what a great show tonight.
Oh, what fun. What fun. You know, we never know how it's going to turn out.
We want to do a little some shout out, right? We want to do some shout outs to some people. First
Absolutely.
of all, Carol and John for
That's
coming
right,
all
for
the way
coming
over
out here and being here.
from the far reaches
Yay.
of the island. to come
That's
spend
right.
your time with us.
That's right.
There was also some sort of a thing you're supposed to read, but we don't have it in here.
Oh, yeah, but we can make it up.
You'll
I
make
think
it
we
up.
know
You'll
pretty
say
good about it.
But I just
I'll
want
say
to.
it, but we shout
I
out
want to
first.
shout out to a couple of people because this storm was amazing, and there were quite a few people who participated in sharing the story visually on Facebook and on our island. And I'm sure in your community there are probably photographers that you like, but I've been a professional photographer for such a long time. I have an appreciation for those who go out in terrible weather to get pictures to tell a story about what we've been through. And it's risky behavior, but it is also with purpose. They want to share with us the stories of our community at a time when it's really awful. And I want to shout out a couple of names of people that I thought did a really wonderful job this week and sharing pictures of devastation on the beaches of Martha's Vineyard, the South Shore. North Shore did all right. The North Shore did okay. It was that south wind, that southeast wind, that southwest wind.
3 storms we've had that, right?
Yeah. And these folks at risk to their vehicles. I had a truck that really took a beating from Hurricane Bob years ago. So it's a risky behavior when you take your vehicle out, and obviously the police are out there trying to keep you from doing it. But if you're a journalist or if you're a photojournalist, that's part of our story. We have to have that picture. We have to have that. And I want to shout out to Scott McDowell. Scott McDowell out on Chilmark. He's a wonderful fellow. He's a charter fisherman. He takes people out fishing all summer long, gives them the fish and bluefish. He's a commercial fisherman, a charter fisherman. But in the wintertime, he runs around with a camera, and he runs around putting himself. He did some amazing photography at Squibnock yesterday morning.
The video he took was amazing.
Video yesterday morning was absolutely astounding.
There was a breach from the ocean right into the pond. That was just...
It was like the beach
astounding.
Disappeared and replaced it with a river.
Yeah. It was astounding.
And Scott
to watch.
got it. Scott captured the pictures. Dana Gaines, who's a long-term friend of mine. We grew up as kids together in Edgartown. He's an illustrator on the island. He does
Talented artist.
You can look him up, and he's just absolutely the most astounding Christmas cards, gift cards. He's an illustrator.
But he's an amazing kayaker too.
And he goes out in a kayak.
And he got video.
I mean, fortunately, I think when he went out to get his video and pictures, he did it between storms, so it wasn't like didn't put himself at risk. But he came up with some amazing visual pictures.
And it was charting sort of the changes in the landscape due to the storm. So it was
what is called Norton
significant.
Point Beach, which faces the southern side, and it took a beating. And it's just an amazing story. I want to. And
Michael Blanchard too.
Michael Blanchard.
Oh, he was out there.
He's had some major medical challenges in the last few weeks, and was out there taking pictures. Michael, Well done.
Kudos to you, too. Oh, and somebody else, Dan Waters. We saw him right on our street.
Yeah, we actually brought him in here and gave him a tour. And then Carolyn.
Caroline Thornton. Caroline D. Look her
was
up.
out
She's
there
awesome.
taking pictures of it.
Yep.
And a
Great
dear
shots.
friend who lives down the street he's older than me. He should be doing these things. He's a senior guy, but he does things with drones.
Oh, Denny
Wortman. Denny Wortman of Hines Point.
Oh, he did some amazing drone shots.
Drone shots of the sun. Anyway,
Lucy Vincent Beach, right?
Lucy Vincent,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
we want to shout out to those folks because what happened in the last week is part of our story.
Yeah. That's
And it's a
amazing.
visual story and
A lot of good documentation of it.
well documented. And I have to shout out to them and say thank you. And thank you for helping us through in this community as we try and grapple with the amazing changes that are happening.
Yeah.
And
Well, now we got to do our other shout outs, right? Our regular thank yous to all of our supporters who make us be able to put this show on. We've got Patreon supporters. We've got people who just support us in a lot of different ways. And so thank you to all of you, our audience, for being here, our live audience, our Facebook and YouTube audiences. We thank our MVTV and our CCM out in Oregon, cable network TV audiences. We thank all of you. We thank our podcast audiences. Thanks to the Fisher Poetry Archive and Brad Wortman. Brad Wortman. The man behind the curtain.
Amazing fellow. He's the man behind the curtain.
He helps us with all of these videos, getting them all out there and podcasts as well. So we're very grateful
Shout
to all
out
of
to
them.
him. What a huge contribution he makes to to coastal communities. Coastal communities.
He
Not just Molly
remotes
and I.
in. He remotes in to make this possible. It's amazing. He's a tech wizard. He's a wizard.
And he coaches us too.
That's right.
He's our digital therapist.
Good.
He knows his bits and bytes. I know he's
very good.
he's chuckling over there. Digital psychiatrist. That's a great title, huh?
Good.
I have to write that down. That's a fresh
very good.
thought.
Yeah,
That's a new thought.
Make a note of that one. Well, we've got our website updated too for some places where we're going to be soon too. So check that out, mollyandmark.com.
mollyandmark.com.
Yeah.
And we got a busy year ahead, so we're having fun. We're going to have already having fun. So.
That's right. Oh boy. Oh, we know that sound, right? We recognize that sound. Oh.
Thank you also for the comments and feedback we got for the postings of things that still pictures and videos that Molly and I put up over the last week.
Yeah, we had to get out there and do our documenting
we had to do our part too.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know, this thing when I dropped it.
That's pretty close. That's good enough.
Thank you very much for joining with us tonight.
Yeah.
And we really do appreciate the help that you've been giving us. You may not know it, but we've actually got 2 cameras on the line right now that are working first day on the show.
That's right.
Yeah, and hopefully you don't notice it. But the idea is these cameras are helping, and we got we got new cables, couple of cables.
That's right.
Got to keep Molly satisfied and got to keep Brad happy.
That's right. The gear.
All
Hands to man the capstan. See the cable running clear. Heave away and little boy. For New England, we do steer. Rolling home. Rolling home.
Thank you again. I can't say enough thank yous.
Thank you.
Repetition for emphasis. Many
Thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles below. The ocean lifts her waves to bring us to that remembered shore.
Last time.
Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home, Tom Arthur's Vineyard. Oh yeah, rolling home, dear God. We're home. Yay! Thank you. We love you all. We love you. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time. Yay.
That was Sunday at Sea, hosted by Mark Allen Lovewell and Molly Knoll of Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. Thank you, Mark and Molly. It was a real pleasure to have you on the show today. For more information about Sunday at Sea, please check out the link included in the podcast description. Well, that's it. This one's in the tote. The Fisher Poetry Podcast is written and produced by me, Brad Wortman. Music used in this episode is courtesy of Mark Allen Lovewell and Molly Knoll. We're always looking for Fisher poets like Mark and Molly to come on the show. If you'd like to appear or have comments about the show, please send an email to thefisherpoetrypodcast@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to haul the latest episodes into your net. The Fisher Poetry Podcast is available via our podcast host, Anchor, and several other hosts, including Apple, Google, and Amazon. Please also check out our videos on the Fisher Poetry channel on YouTube and visit the Fisher Poetry Podcast page on Facebook. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.
Come all young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes.